Hello, YouTube. I'm back, and we got a good, we got a really good subject to talk about tonight, plus other things. So we can definitely talk about them, and we will see. Oh, let's get that up there. There we go. Hope everybody had a good week. It's been really cold and long hours here, and it's been kind of a hey Clear Lake. Thank you, sir. Hey Dale Val. Good evening, sir. How you doing? Richie, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. Hey Snake Bite. Thank you for coming, sir. Hey Ghost, thank you for coming. Good to see you. Hey Lassie Farm. How y'all doing? Well, being y'all are here, I'm going to go ahead and go start my camera, and y'all can see. Let's see if I. Oh, got to get that lens up. How about that? I am doing very good right now, Dale. I tell you what, it's just been a cold, wet week, and I love working in the rain, you know? So it's been one of those lovely, lovely weeks. So now this is for Ghost. Ghost, I've got something in my background that I changed, and let's see if you can figure out what I changed back there. So let's see if you can figure it out. I think the first one that can tell me what I changed in the background in behind me somewhere, I will send them a little gift. You damn Ghost. Look how fast. Hey, Barbara, I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara. That was too fast, bro. He goes, oh, Lord. Hey, Red, thank you for coming. Yep, that's right. That's right. I'll be damned. That was fast. Howdy, Mark B. Let me see here. Copy. And let's see if somebody wants to come up in the chat tonight. We'll put it down there. Maybe Lassie Farm might, or someone else. There you go. How you doing, Mr. Mark B? Yes, red. Yeah, that's exactly what I put up there. That's a 1897 or 96 broom handle Mauser, German. Yes. Me and Bob. Yeah, there you go. There's a link. Y'all come right up. Come on up, Bob. You're more than welcome to chat up here and chat. Ain't observed or dead. Very good. That's a good one. Good go. I appreciate that. Hey, Lassie. Good to see you. Oh, I thought you were going to have a cup of cappuccino up there.
Hey, Rocky, what's cooking?
Well, you know what? I got me a little iced tea tonight. I figured it'd be a good time for iced tea.
Yes. Well, and you're going to talk about clean water, right? You need clean water to make good iced tea.
Yes, sir. I sure am. I was going to wait a little bit and get some people.
Oh, sorry. I spilled the beans, huh?
Oh, that's all right. It's in the subtitle out there, so it's
in
all
the
right.
title. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it out there in the title. Hey, Beto, thank you for coming. Give me a short. Dinner was showed up. Okay, that's fine, Clear Lake. We'll get you. I got stung by a caterpillar. It was a wasp. Oh gosh, y'all are too y'all are too sharp. Hey, THS, thank you. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to send Mr. Ghost, and for first, he was the first one to call it. So, and so who else? Let's see. The second one was Red. So y'all were both in here, and y'all spotted it right off. So I think I'm going to send out 2 gifts. Hey, Red Light, I want you to send me your email. Or here's my email. Send me an email. There you go. Did you notice that up there, Lassie? Can you see that in behind me?
I see a broom handle gun.
Yes, you do. That's what I changed it up there, and I started. Okay, let's see if they notice what I changed up there. And that ghost in plain sight. He had that thing spotted about 2 seconds.
I noticed it. Yes, because it's usually a muzzle loader.
Yeah, I moved it. I'm gonna be changing it out, and see, I'm not even gonna say it the next time I change it out. We'll see if people notice. You know.
Exactly.
And then I got one I was going to get out tonight, but I'm gonna hold it back for a little bit. It's kind of special. It's well, we'll see if y'all can guess what it is first, but it's pretty special.
So is Bob coming up on the panel?
I think he's going to. He said dinner had popped up and he had to eat dinner first, so he'll probably be back to have dinner.
Oh, all right.
I told him that'd be good. Barbara, blessings to your dad. Mark B, may it be rest. Yes, Barbara. Yes, that was really sad. I want to say that we should all say prayers for Mark. His father passed away recently, and I hope that's okay, Mark. I was really kind of quiet about it for a while. So, Mark B's dad passed away, so it's really had him kind of down and out, and I want to make sure that he gets a proper acknowledgement there. Mark is a good guy.
Yes, peace to you, Mark. I know that's a tough situation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. It looks like, how cold is it there, Lassie?
Oh, about 28.
28. It's been in the 30s here. It hasn't been that cold, but we're supposed to get some pretty cold weather next week. So I'm going to be what they call winter ops. So did you happen to see the news about the escape door blowing off?
Well, you sent it to me. Yes, that's pretty disturbing.
It is. It really is. And there is, last I heard, there's 65. Oh, Jeff Nelson says it's Jeff Nelson says it's 64 in California. So it's cold here, Jeff. So
well, when something like that happens, it must shake up your whole industry pretty good, right?
It does, because what happens is not just Alaska's planes getting, it's all across, because like Southwest has a bunch of those planes too. And so,
yep, I see.
And they're all grounded, so they're trying to figure out. Well, I won't say all of them, but I know that there is. Last I heard, 65 grounded. It'll probably change tomorrow or something like that. Yeah, red light. It was scary. Can you imagine sitting there? There was nobody sitting in the seat where the door had blown off.
Jeez.
So thank heaven there was nobody there. But there was a kid close. I don't know if he's in front or back or something like that. But hey, Lucky Star, thank you for coming. There was a lady with a young kid, and she was holding him in his seat. as the pressure it pressurized, and so and she was holding him in there. He lost his shirt though. It
Oh,
sucked his shirt off
whoa.
of him. Can you
Oh my
imagine
God.
that?
That's a nightmare. Wow.
It really is. It really is.
Whew.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
pictures that nobody else has seen. So
Yes. Well, that's because I'm an exclusive member of the
yes, you
channel.
are. Yes, you are. That's for sure. It says 38 degrees. Jeff Nelson says 38 degrees. Homeless will be mad. Yeah, they will. Yeah, that's
Uh,
for sure. I don't know if the ceiling for oxygen in the air that you can, if when you're up in the air, is 13,000 feet, and so
13,000. Okay. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
13,000 feet. So when you're up higher, they were up higher. I heard it was 15, but I can't verify that. But that door coming off there, it depressurizes the cabin. You got to you got a few seconds to get that mask on to start, so you can start breathing. So
And they're trying to descend as quick as they can, I suppose, to get
yep.
down to breathable.
I heard the chatter on between the pilot and the tower asking for high altitude distance, and so that was kind of interesting. And they didn't know what to take of it at first. And yes, I need to get down. It landed
Wow.
back in Port. It took off from Portland, Mark, and then it turned. And when that door came off, thank God everybody was 14,000. Okay, I knew there were somewhere around there, Jeff. And so when they turned around, they came back for an emergency landing. So
Ooh, man.
I
Because
was
when
there
I,
late Friday night, and then back in there for Saturday for part of the day. So it was an
guess it
interesting.
seems like you're always at work. Huh.
Right now I am. Hey, Sergeant Gold, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Well, we're getting a few people. Let me check, see how many people are here. We will see. We got 18 watching, so that's not too many. I was hoping there'd be more, but that's okay. And but I wanted to talk about. I got to be careful how I present this because I don't want this thing being taken off like they did last time. They took one of my streams down
Yeah.
because I said the wrong words, and I can't do that, and I can't do that. So I got to be careful how I put this. But in 2020, they started checking our water system, our wastewater, and so forth like that to see where this caterpillar, if they would sigh, so hit the dam. Yeah, hit the dam. That's right. Hey, Silver Patriot, thanks for coming, brother. Mount Whitney is 14 feet. Oh, there, there you go. I know that's what I want to do, Mark, but I'm on their platform, so I got to kind of kiss up in the brown a little bit because I got to be careful what I say. I don't want them to give me another strike. So,
Well, Rocky, just talk in German, and then they can't give you a strike.
yeah, there you go. How about Pig Latin? I know Pig Latin. Oh, so anyway, beer battered dog breakfast because the government took the photos off the internet of the aliens. Yep, they did. They sure did. They don't want that out. So anyway, they were testing the water in 2020, and that went on for a few months, and so they've just started doing it again now. If you think here just recently about, oh, that looks pretty good there, Lassie. Oh,
I'm
look at
gonna
that. What flavor is that?
Menthol, I'm going to get in trouble if somebody sees this, but I don't think
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell Lassie.
I, I don't think she's very interested in your live stream. For I'm just saying, so I'm counting
I
on
don't
that.
think so either, but I tried. I tried. But anyway, they quit testing the waters, for the wastewater and so forth like that. And coming to find out that I have all this stuff in documents, and I would like when I in the stream now, I'll put all links out there so everybody can see this and read for themselves. But it's nearly in all 50 states where it kind of goes. There's a graph and all kinds of stuff I'll put out there, but it's kind of growing in our wastewater. Well, if this getting in our wastewater, it's got to be getting in our drinking water. And those caterpillars will make all kinds of stuff, and they change into all nice, pretty butterflies and stuff like that. And they're kind of tough. Oh, there's Clear Lake. He's back. Let me put it up there for you, sir.
Yeah, come on, Bob.
So what I'm trying to do is encourage, I don't care what kind you get, make sure that you have a pretty good, hey there, Craig, good to see you. Thank you for coming, sir. I don't drink water. There you go, Snakebite. I have 2 different kinds of filters. And I'm gonna put a link to the last one I bought because it's one of the best ones, and it is portable, and you can also use it at home. It's like 13 pounds, and it is a reverse osmosis type filter. It will take out arsenic and all kinds of stuff out of your water. So
that takes everything out, right?
Yes. I highly recommend it, and I will put a link in there. And I'll put a link in there. Joe was trying to. Yes, that's right, Mark. I'll put a link in there because they're on sale right now. And the one I bought is cheaper on sale right now than it was when I bought it. And so it's like $229 for this. And it's a really nice unit. And so I highly recommend that you get this water purifier for your house. You don't have to use it. You can just have it there if you need it. Hey, Happy Tiger, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Hey, Lassie, somebody showed up.
Yep.
That's good, Happy Tiger. That's good. That's kind of an inside joke, everybody. So, hey, JM, thank you for coming, sir. I'm going to put the link out there.
JM, yeah, right on.
I'm waiting for Claire.
So I've got a reverse, Rocky. I've got reverse osmosis in my house here. I don't use it too much, but yes, it's available if I need it, and yeah.
I think you should. I think as farther along as we go this year, keep a really close eye. Hey, Red Crawler, thank you for coming. Is 79 in here? I didn't see her. Hey, Nickel, thank you for coming. There's a link if you want to come up, Nickel. So
yeah,
I would highly recommend make sure that thing is in working order. So if you do need it, hey there, Richard Metcalf.
Because I buy spring water, bottled spring water most times.
Yeah.
And that gets to be a bit of a pain, but
well, see what they use, and I wanted to bring this up. In 2020, they were claiming that the caterpillars couldn't spread in water or live in water, but these caterpillars are living in water, and they are getting in there. And hey, 79 is Stefan. We got a 79 in the house, Lassie. So you got to say hi. She just said hi to you.
Oh, hey, 79. Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. I shot that coyote down. There you go. Hey, there's JM coming up. There you go. And there's Nickel. Come on up. So,
Nice.
so what I was saying is, you got to turn your volume. Thank you. What I'm saying is that there for a while they say it couldn't be transferred, but it can be transferred, and it also can live in water. So make sure that if you're really interested, that you go over these links that I'm going to leave, so that you can make your own. Hey, Count Dracula, thank you for coming in. Hit that like button. Show me some love, people. Thank you. What they're doing is, in 2020 they were telling you all this garbage, and you start doing the research, and that is not what's happening.
And remember, just a few years ago, so many cities having problems with the lead pipes, and in Detroit, right? They couldn't drink their water at all water is gonna be the next oil, right? We may fight wars over water.
That, you know what? I agree with you 100%, because gold, you can't drink gold, you can't drink silver, and it's just like, you remember them train wrecks, what was it, a year ago or a year and a half ago in Ohio, and I contaminated all that drinking water up there. Can you imagine what the Ohio River, what the crap, the poisons in that?
Ugh, now, yeah.
I have two water filters. I have a Berkey, and I have this other one. Oh, it's called gosh, let me write it down, because anyway, it'll have it in the link. But it's yeah, that's right, Ghost. That's very good. I have two water filters now. My Berkey takes all the bugs and caterpillars out of the water, but it won't take poison out or chemicals. So the other one, I bought the other one to take chemicals out. So if my water gets contaminated, I can definitely use the other one. So
our water comes from the Ohio River.
Yeah, see, your water will come. So you're south of where Ohio, aren't you?
Yeah. Not too far from Cincinnati, but yeah, we're south of that. But no, it's not good water. If you get the fish out, if you fish and get it out of there, you don't eat it.
Oh God, isn't that horrible?
You put them back in the cesspool. You don't need it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Jamie Foxx, thanks for coming.
Hey, Rocky. Is your other water filter Santa Via? Is that the brand?
No, it's spelled. Let me write it down so I can pronounce it, because it's not really hard. Let me write it down real quick.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Oh, that's okay. I'm trying to get the name of it, so.
So should be a mail call lastly tomorrow. I hope your box is big enough to take all that stuff. I said.
That's what she said.
Oh Lord.
But yeah,
where's Mr. Clear Lake?
Yeah, what happened to Clear Lake?
It's called a Tykel, I believe is how you pronounce it. But it's really good. Like I said, I'm gonna put a link out there to it, and you can go to it. It's got right now they're on sale. So Happy Tiger, I drink 2 liters of water, and that's great.
Oh, that's right, because there's a mathematical formula you got to use for how much you're supposed to drink.
Yep. I try and drink a gallon a day.
I'm supposed to drink a gallon a day. Yep.
That sounds about right. The what I've presented here is water filter that I have and I've been using for years.
I'm sorry. I just saw what 79 wrote. I'm laughing. Can you see the chat?
Let me look here.
The fatal flaw falling out the window. So the key with this water filter, and then I'll bring it down. You see the top left corner there. The brand name is Santa Via.
Okay.
It has a pre-filter in the top, which is ceramic, so kind of like the clay pot filters that some people use. And then there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stage filter here. And then there's like mineral rocks in the bottom. So what it does is it absolutely purifies, I'd say 20 times better than, say, like a Brita. But it also increases the pH, and it has a filter on it that removes fluoride. So it's decent for if you just want to use tap water, and then you fill the top up with tap water, and the gravity pushes it through all these. It's 6 or 7 filters in total.
Whoa, that's serious.
Yeah, and it's not cheap. It's it's a little over $200 Canadian, so say 200 US. And then just like a lot of products, it's the filter replacement is expensive. But we see that with the high-end water filters that people get installed in their homes. It's not so expensive to get them installed. It's when you go to replace the filters, it gets expensive. But
Yep.
the Santa Via definitely, I would say, is not quite as high quality as the Berkey that Rocky was talking about, but still, it's a pretty decent one. And I use that even like for the dogs' water when I provide water for dogs that I'm dog walking.
Cool.
I'll put the link in the chat there for that.
I thought it was a good thing to bring up because there are so many different ones out there, and I feel like that went down the wrong way. There's so many things going on in the world that this caterpillar is getting in our drinking water, and you want something to make sure that it gets rid of that because it seemed like all of a sudden we have a caterpillar outbreak, and I hate when that happens. You know it?
Yep. What are the bugs in Pennsylvania or on the East Coast that they gave us a warning for truck drivers to some kind of not mayflies, but some kind of moth that is invasive, and it can attach to your truck, and then you drive across the country and it spreads over the whole country. These destructive, bugs.
Windshield wipers.
That's
I said
right.
windshield wipers. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen them. Yeah, you had to use like windshield wipers. There was so many bugs to get rid of, so you can see. Yeah.
That's an interesting. I'll have to do some research in it because I tell you, it. Now, in the map, there's a graph in the states that are the worst. Now, it's kind of funny that the caterpillars are in the southern red states worse than all the other states. It's kind of interesting when you look at that. You're going to kind of, I wonder how this is happening. So it's not good. So you want, and so I like my tap water, but my tap water gets filtered in my Berkey. And so I don't drink anything but filtered water.
The other one that I think is a good idea for people, especially preppers, is stacking some distilled water. You can buy a distilled water, I think usually in like 1 gallon. I don't know what you guys have in the States. Here in Canada, it's like 4-liter jugs. But so that in the event that your tap water goes out and say you have to go to questionable water, you can cut it with the distilled water and reduce the amount of contamination that you're getting per volume. So that's one thing I do is I stack. I usually have about 20 or 30 gallons of distilled water kicking around.
Wow. That's a lot of distilled. Well, what about this?
There you go. Alkaline water. I think
Yeah,
that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea.
Gonna be all right.
So long
At
as
first, I didn't like it at first, but now I kind of do. It's good.
That's good that you do that, because I recommend. Hey Stephanie, I can see you, and I'm glad distilled water made by reverse osmosis. Yes, it is.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Also, distilled water is also made by distilling it, and we will definitely. I am going to make a still so I can make me some distilled beverages. Yes, I've been thinking about that. I'm going to use that for trading material, Lassie.
Oh, good idea.
Get
your corn from a jar.
That's exactly right. Exactly. We need. Stephanie is saying hi, Terry. Stephanie's in the house, and so we are talking, and it's good to see you, Steph. Thank you for coming. Hit that like and love button really hard, and make me feel good when you hit that. So hit the share too. Hey, Long Live Coins, thank you for coming.
Gold Chick
LLC.
Gold Chick's right. Distilled water is usually made by boiling it, and then they collect the steam.
Yes.
And so it ends up, it's effectively the steam once it's cooled down and turns into pure water. It's just pure H2O.
I'm going to put a link in this is to Amazon, to this water purifier. I'm going to put it in there, so if somebody wants to see what I'm talking about. And
say, Rocky, speaking of LLC, do you mind if I say that he's doing a live Wednesday?
No, please do. Please do.
Wednesday at 6:30 Central Time, which is my time. But anyway, and I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be a guest with Long Live Coins. So just a plug.
Good call.
That's great. That's great. If you notice in that link, that thing is $229. Now, when I bought this same one, it was more than that. So I just want to there's a link to it. I recommend it. I bought it. So I just smashed the likey button for Rocky and smashed Nickel just for fun. There you go. Hey, do you feel better, Nickel?
Oh, did she say something?
Yeah, you just got smashed by 79. So I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
It was in a loving way, though, for sure. It's with affection.
Oh, Lord. Lordy. Oh. Does she know how to liven up a crowd? I tell you, she's on. Terry, you've got to come up here. You don't show your face. You're going to have to come up here where we can all hear you talk. So one of these nights. So I want to have a special guest just with Terry. So whenever you're ready, say, Nickel, Urban me. You banned me, you fool.
I think she just wants to be friends. She just wants to be friends.
Yeah, it sure sounds like
it. Do you know the guy on what was his name? I can't even remember his name. He was on Mr. Rogers. That's what his name. Mr. Rogers is 79's uncle. So it's got to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So
good one. Nice.
Come on, 79. You can do better than that. Give him the conk in the head. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, put Long Live. There's his on there. There's JM. There you go.
Yeah, that's neat. So
That's the one that I bought, and I really you can take it camping with you. You can take it in survival mode or whatever mode you. It only weighs 13 pounds, if I remember. I thought it was 7, but it's 13 according according to them. But
100 gallon capacity.
Yep.
Whoa.
So it's got a battery you can charge with a USB, and I thought it was really cool. And it takes out poisons out of your water. So you always have to remember that there could be poisons in your water in the future, just like the poisons up in the train wreck in Ohio that is upstream from not Lassie, but Nickel. Kyle, I'll get it out there. I'll get it out there. I need another drink. I need some more tea.
And you might be able to do blood transfusions the way it looks.
Yeah, there you go. In that that's a pretty good filter, sir. So
Gets rid of E. coli too. That's a good idea.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's really, really good. I was impressed with it. So it is really good. And so I want everybody to kind of look at that and just kind of throw that out there. But those caterpillars are really bad in your water. No more tea. What's wrong, Stephanie? No more tea.
But you can purify water with iodine tablet or iodine.
Yes, you can.
one-
I mean, you
one
can
method.
purify it, but the thing of it is, think about the water. If it's got poison in it or chemicals,
Oh yeah.
it's not going to kill the. That's not going. It'll kill the bacteria and stuff in it, but it's not going to take the poison out of it. You see what
Yeah.
I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Ever since that train wreck up in Ohio, and what I did is I contacted Berkey Filters, and I wanted to know if it would take out the chemicals, and they never ever got back with me. So I just kind of left it there, and I said I don't think it will. It'll take out the bacteria and stuff like that, but it will not take out the chemicals. So I wanted something that's going to take the chemicals out of the water, because who knows, wouldn't it be easier just to boil? Well, you could 79 to boil your water, but it's not going to boil the chemicals out of your water. That's what I'm getting at. Water purifiers are great. It'll take all the bacteria and everything out, but it won't take the chemicals out of the water. So just think if you had arsenic in there, it will not get rid of the arsenic. You see what I'm getting at?
Or mercury.
Yes, exactly. Mercury.
Or like, what was that chemical spill that happened? Was that in Ohio?
Yeah, that was in Ohio. And all those chemicals that they burnt.
Yep. Charcoal filters are decent. I don't think they get rid of everything though. Like charcoal filter, I think that's what Brita uses, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
They're good for
Yeah.
They're good for improving the taste. But I've done a water test using the Brita, and it only drops the parts per million of whatever's in the water by a very small amount. So it's, in my opinion, it's actually not that great.
Right.
It's better than nothing.
Exactly. And and the nice thing about having this particular filter, it will if you go hunting or whatever, you can go into a stream or whatever, and because where I hunt, you can't drive there. You got to ride a bicycle, and you ride a bicycle pulling a cart. I got a little trailer built that I built that made out of aluminum, and you pull all you ought to see me when I come out of there with a deer.
Can you put the link up again? Clear Lake was wanting to come up.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Okay. Here you go, Clear Lake. Here it comes. There it is. Hey,
Sorry to interrupt.
Michael, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. There you go.
Hey, Rocky, how do you find the pricing on the filter replacement for the Berkey water filters? Is it expensive?
I go to Berkey.com. I actually buy my filters from Berkey,
Okay.
and I just replaced my filters.
Okay.
And so, but they had a sale on them, and I got them. That's why I bought them. And so they were not. I didn't need them, but I wanted to have an extra set. And so because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get them, so if you go to Berkey.com, you can get them. Let's see here. Let me put a link in it for you. Hang on here. I'm going to put that link in there right now. There we go. Here it comes to you, Jam.
Okay.
And you can buy directly from them. Ghost. You know you need to hang in there, brother. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. And so you need to fight it all the way, brother. Keep it strong. Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry I make you cry, but I'm just being honest. I'm looking after people, stuff that I see on there that I know what's going on is not good for everybody. And I just, Barbara, I think you should have one, especially where you live, And I think that you should have one. You should buy one. It's not that expensive. $229.
And you'll notice lots of other benefits you wouldn't expect. Like it'll make your skin smoother.
Yeah.
Anyone that drinks, the quota of water they tell us, which is around 6 cups minimum per day. If you're just drinking pure tap water, you're actually getting very acidic water and very low quality water. Switch it up to high quality filtered water. You'll notice a ton of improvements in how you feel.
Right.
Alkaline.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I tell you, there's nothing like Constitutional Stacker. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. You want to come up, brother? I'll put a link out for you. We have a few up here, but we got room. Ghost, that's sad, man. That's sad. I feel sorry for you, brother. I'm going to send you an email, Ghost, to help you out, and I'll let you know what I'm doing to get rid of that crap and how to keep from taking it. And I'll send you an email. I can't put it on this channel, but I'll definitely make sure that you get it. It'll help you. It will definitely help you. Dale Vale gave me some information that I take some vitamins, and it gets all that crap out of my system. I tell you, it made such a big difference. I'm on the second go around on it, and it has worked really good. It is half. It's at 5:35. I think we ought to have a giveaway. How many we have in here? Let's see here. Who's in here? We got 29 in here. That is awesome. I am so glad. So we have 29. Let's go 1 through 50. And who wants to pick the number tonight? Nickel or Lassie?
Oh, I'll do it.
All right, Lassie, you pick a number. We're going to give away. We got 2 consecutive dollar bills here, $2 bills, and they are just fresh out of a wrap. And this will be the closest one to it. If you don't get it 1 through 50, pick a number and you go. And let me start this thing. Or JM, you want to start it?
Sure, I'll put it in the chat. Are you ready for me to do that?
Let's start it. We'll give a couple of these away now. Our Red's going to get one, and so is Ghost is plain sight's going to get us set.
Okay, guys, 1 through 50. Go.
Go, go, go. 1 through 50. One guess.
One guess each.
You know, it's fun giving away money. I like doing that. Come on, 79. Oh, you're 29. There, 79's on 29. So, looky there. She's on it. Truthful Troll, good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming in. Hit that like and sub and share button. Help me grow. Help me grow. Stephanie, lucky star. Did Stephanie pick a number? She sure did. 19. There you go.
Yep.
I like it. I need some more iced tea. Brown Sugar's here. Thank you for coming, Brown Sugar. Hit that like and love button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Good. I think this is your first time, maybe. I don't know. No, I'm not drinking Long Island. I'm just drinking just regular iced tea. And look at there. It's already gone.
And I think everyone's put their numbers in.
All right, let's hit stop button there. Let's hit the stop button. Let's see what Lassie picked. 1 through 50.
Okay.
Is that a 7 with a cat? All right, let's see here. Let's go back and see who got 7 or close to 7.
Lucky 7.
Lucky 7. Let's see here. Happy Tiger's 9. She's closest so far. 7, 7, 7. Happy Tiger's 9. Yep. Truthful Troll. Ooh, I think the closest one is Happy Tiger. So Happy Tiger, if you want me to send it, I'm going to give you my email. And you see any others that are closer, guys?
Well, 79 was a little bit late, but she got it. Bang on.
Oh, looky there.
It's like she's psychic.
Well, looky there. You were reading his mind. There you go. I'm going to put my email in there. RT Garsh.
Oh, Nickel had 8.
Nickel had 8.
Nickel picked 8.
Oh, look at that.
So close.
Be sure and email me. Let's see here. 79 email, but I picked 7. Yeah, 79, send me one. And we're going to send. I'm in a generous mood tonight. We got, I better write them. You know what I'm going to do if I don't write them down? Good Lord. Let me get a pad. Oh, doggone. That pad's full.
It's all right. Everyone here's a winner.
You got my email there, Miss 79. You send me your address and I'll send it to you, darling. Okay, let's see here. I got to get my pen out. Wrong pen. Come on, where are you at, pen?
Red Crawler knows. I think 79 might actually win the next election. 79 for president.
Oh, there it is. I see it. I left it down here. Okay. All right. So we got 79 winning. We got, let's see here. Happy Tiger got close. Get my email. Send me your address there. Send me your address there, Miss 79. And let's go back up here to who else hit close? Nickel, you said?
Yeah, Nickel.
Nickel picked 8. Okay. All right. So Nickel, he got close. Send me an email, Nickel, so I remember, okay? And 79, send me an email so I can send it to you. Does anybody need my email again? You don't know how to email? What do you mean you don't know how to email?
She's bluffing. She's bluffing. I think 79 would do well,
Oh,
actually.
thank you. Thank you a lot there, Ghost. I forgot already. Ghost. And then we had red light. So we had one, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 winners tonight. So I'm going to be busy mailing crap. So there you go. So 79. I put it. You need my email again. Let me check. There's red light. I see red light, and I haven't got yours yet there, Ghost.
Where'd my water go?
Okay, there we go. I hear somebody in the background. So Happy Tiger, you need to send me an email. Here's my email. Send me an email and I'll send you a couple of nice, crisp $2 bills. Yeah, thank you. Thank you there, Lucky Star. And I got to put her. Let me put Happy Tiger 1, Nickel, Ghost, Red Light, and 79. How about that? We got a bunch of winners tonight.
You are in a generous mood, sir.
I am,
Can I borrow $20?
In $2 bills, you bet. Hey, Mark. Hey, Joe. How you doing there? Thank you for coming.
Wait for your package tomorrow, Ashley. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Well,
I know the last one I sent to Nickel, it took, 2 weeks to get to you, Nickel?
I guess it was a long time. I don't know what happened.
It took a long time. Captain Obvious, hey there. Thank you for coming in. How about that? Cut off the last part, courtesy of History Movie and Memory Popcorn Sutton. Looky there. Look at Goldchick. She's on a roll. She's telling us what we got to look out for. Cut off last part. Okay. Thank you, Goldchick. You got some emails to look at. Okay, let's see what all right, very good. Okay, I got an email from Ghost. Thank you, Ghost. There you go. Everybody's a winner. We try to.
That was a hot chocolate song. Everybody's a winner.
Yep, that's true. That's very true. Now,
do you remember Hot Chocolate? That's J.M. Lassie.
no, I don't.
Do I remember Hot Chocolate?
Yeah, he was big in the 70s. He used to wear like a fur jacket or something when he would get up and sing. You're a winner, and then something to do with the Cadillac. What was that? Get in the back of my Cadillac, and then what was another one? He had about 3 hits. Kind of disco-ish, maybe, about that time in the disco era.
I don't remember that.
You got a bald head. Rocky does, I tell you.
a bald head? You call this bald?
No. The guy that sung had a bald head.
I was gonna say I'm a bald head now, huh? A bald-headed mechanic. There you go.
It just shows how old we are. We know that stuff, and these other
Yeah, I know.
What?
And that's and I'm gonna wait for Stephanie. I just gonna email or text you and trying to do too much here. I need to have some more iced tea.
Okay, so Hot Chocolate had his top 5 hits were "You Sexy Thing."
Oh yeah,
It started with a
Oh,
kid,
yeah.
Brother Louie, Girl Crazy, and So You Win Again.
You sexy thing.
I remember that.
I
I was a
believe
little
in
kid,
miracles.
I remember it.
That was a good song, actually.
I love hot chocolate, especially when it's got tequila in it. Man, it makes it really good. Anyone like tequila out there? 79, you want some tequila, darling? I'll send you a bottle.
I personally think 79 should actually get a post office box, and then on her YouTube channel, just put in there, mail gold to me. Put the post office box address in there. That way, she doesn't have to give up her, her residence address.
Yep. Privacy is important.
I bet you people would send her stuff. High probability. And she promoted in all the chats. She goes to send me gold. Put the PO box in there and let her go.
I think she should. You know what? That's like, she won a little gold bar that I was going to give her, and she never would email me her address. So I give it to somebody else. You know, I mean, like, she's won quite a few things in here, but she won't give me her email. So I'm like, okay, or send me her address, whatever. So, you think I'm going to come and kiss you or something?
She's in the CIA.
Well, that's possible.
Well, we know she's a very high profile person, and we know that YouTube encourages not to, divulge our personal information too much. So,
Right, I understand.
Is the way to go.
79 will talk to you, Dale. So will Stephanie. Stephanie is a great person. Yeah, come on, 79. Send me an email. You think I'm going to divulge your address? No. What I know what it's like to be under the scope of the government and all their crap that they deal with. You wouldn't believe the crap I have to go through every day going through security.
Yeah, 79 has 337 subscribers.
We have Mark B up here. How you doing, Mark B?
Mark.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Right on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Mark.
Yep.
All right, let me. I can hear you now.
Hey, 79. Is it okay for me to put your channel link in here so people can check back to see if you put up a PO box?
And
so I'll drop the link.
Check out her videos.
She's only ever had one.
I'm teasing.
She had one, but you couldn't see her face, but it was pretty cool. I liked what she did. I'm thinking about doing something like that.
I think it was was it titled Kill Nickel? I think it was, but I can't remember.
She was actually at the time she was killing Chunky.
Oh.
You remember Chunky? Go ahead, JM. I dare you. We're gonna put your address in there, 79. Call 79 at 79 box PO Box 79.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we sure can. Yeah, Mark, we sure can.
Okay, that's good. I wanted to say hi to everyone. I kind of have stage fright.
I totally understand, Mark. And you know what? I want to tell you how much I am very sincere and sorry for your loss. And it's hard to deal with that. And I want, if I can be, you got my phone number. If you need any help, you can call me, Mark.
Well, thank you, Rocky. That means a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
But I think we need to hear Terry.
You know,
Yeah.
I have really tried to get her, but she's a tough nut to crack, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
But maybe she'll get a PO box or something, you know, something I can get into her. So it's not like I want to. Well, I'm not going to say that, but anyway.
I think Terry will come up someday.
It would be really cool if she came up and got on the panel. She don't have to show her face and just talk. Here's Clear Lake. How about that? Clear Lake is here.
Thanks, Beto.
Oops, I forgot to turn my camera off.
It's dark there, Lassie. It looks like the moon's howling.
Yeah. Well, the day cat driving me nuts. He was climbing on the window screen, wanting to come in. Well,
Well,
go in.
it's cold outside, Lassie.
It's not that cold. Yeah. Oh man. And you all, boy, there goes my privacy.
Them geese are always telling him what to do.
Oh, hey, Bob, Clear Lake. What's up, Clear Lake?
Not much. I get the data. I was messing around with my data, and I had the microphone and everything turned off. And this first live stream I did, I had to do a bunch of button punching before I figured out what was going on.
Well, I'm glad you came up, Clear Lake. You're welcome to come up anytime to chat with us. And so it's great that you're here.
Well, thank you. Missed all the fun messing around on the phone.
Well, this will be my last live stream, and I'm glad you're here. And it's always a pleasure to have somebody new up. And so it's great. Victoria Carter is here, and thank you for coming, Victoria. You hit that like. Jack Gilliam, thank you for coming. I appreciate y'all coming up. Y'all will have to go back. Okay, thank you, Red Light. I got your address and all your info. Thank you for the email. I'll get that out to you, brother. Thank you so much. Jack Gilliam, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I try and make it lively here and make some good information. You're welcome, Red Light. Thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button and show me some love. Share me out so I can grow a little bit. I'm over 514 when I look today, so that's awesome. So YouTube is not stealing my subs now.
Well, that's good. Yes.
They knocked me down 100. They took 100 subs away from me. I was so pissed.
Well, that's
You got them back. You're over 500 now.
Yeah, I was 560, and they took 100. They dropped me back down. I'm like, come on now. So
you were over that. You were like 675 or something. It was way up.
Yeah, it was up there, and I'm like, come on now. They took them away, and just like now I got to start all over again. So hey, Six Sam, thank you all for coming,
Oscar.
And I will be in.
Fun. Oscar. Be good. Sorry.
There's Oscar. Thank you, Oscar.
Be good. Be good. He's in the barn here. Garden. Now, Oscar, no. You don't need. He wants to go chase coyotes. Now, here's what I left earlier. Drinking. Well, Oscar, do you want out for a minute? Okay. It was too early to go to bed. All right. Go get him. Go get him, Oscar.
It's great that everybody's here. It's a really great feeling that everybody's come together. And and I want to say one thing. I spent quite a few hours on and trying to gather all this information on water and bringing it out to everybody. And I want y'all to. You don't have to do what I do, but I want y'all to make your own opinion on, because it's very important that we take care and get rid of those caterpillars, because caterpillars turn into something bad. You know what I mean? So that's just something that I want everybody to think about. And look at all that snow on there for Lassie Farm.
Yeah.
And hey, Rocky. What are the possibilities? Just picked up on something too. It sounded like you said this is your last live stream.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's up with that?
No, it's not my last one. It's going to be I put out, and that was going to be our last live stream for 2023, but I made sure that everybody knew it wasn't going to be the last one. This is the first one of 2024, so this is just the start of a new beginning, JM.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, I kind of missed that whole thing with the water purifiers that you were talking about while I was trying to straighten the phone out. That's one of the reasons why when I bought the land down here, because it had the pond and it's over 20 feet deep, I went out and bought. I think I bought my purification kit from our buddy Alex Jones years ago, but it's all stainless and has double ceramic filters in it. And I figured at the least I could go out to the pond and dip the 5-gallon stainless bucket in, bring it in, pour it in the other one, and fill jars and what have you here in an emergency. So
now,
the water was the big thing. That was why I bought the land, because it had a pond here. It had water.
I agree with you 100%. Now, is your water purifier, is it a Berkey?
No. In fact, I haven't even looked at it. I think I bought it like maybe 10 or 12 years ago. I haven't even had it out of the box. It's solely sitting in the closet as an emergency, just like, 5-gallon tubs of dried food.
Okay.
And 30 gallons of stabilized fuel for the generator so the freezer doesn't go down.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you're thinking out of the box. What I wanted to do is the one that I bought is a reverse osmosis, and it's on sale, and it'll take arsenic and chemicals out of the water. And what I am afraid of, and this is my own personal, and this is my opinion, I don't want anybody to I think it's very possible they could be spraying this stuff in our water overhead with all the chemtrails.
Yeah, it's possible. The system I bought is supposed to filter out fluoride, radiation, pesticides, and everything. I mean, we're down to 0.01 micron, I think it is.
That's good. That's good.
So, and I've got enough filters to do about, I think, 10 or 20,000 gallons of water. That's all. When I should have been stacking when silver and gold was cheaper, I was paying for land and doing this kind of stuff. Family thought I was insane.
You know what? I think you're smart in doing that. And I think the reason I bought this one here that I'm bringing up, and I'm going to put a link at the end of this live stream. And what it does is a reverse osmosis, and it'll take arsenic and poisons out of it, chemicals out of your water.
The thing I think people don't worry about enough is that it's like if you buy purified water in the store, it's been purified. There's nothing in it. It's just water. There's no minerals or anything. And your body, when you drink water that is that clean, that doesn't have anything, it has to steal those minerals and electrolytes and everything from inside your body to balance yourself. Right. So people need to think about, if they're going to be drinking just pure, cleaned, purified water, we use it here for the coffee, and that's it. I drink spring water for everything else. I've got city water here, but I won't drink it. I used to work for a city. When the water director for a big city in Cook County, and we put our own chlorine in and pumped our water throughout the town, stored it, and sent it to the town past us, won't drink the water, even though we're passing all the safety standards, then you should be thinking about what you're drinking.
Exactly. I agree with you 100%, Clear Lake. That's exactly. And, and that's why I said I have two different kinds. I have a Berkey for the tap water, but I want the other one for the really bad stuff, for chemicals and stuff like that, because my Berkey will not take out chemicals.
Yeah.
So, I agree with you 100%.
Is JM still here?
Yes, he is.
Yes, sir.
JM, I'm going to assume in my Blue Skies video you picked up the little message that I was playing, because I didn't have any contrail advertisements from YouTube underneath it when it posted.
Yeah.
Because what I noticed with the weather down here is most of the time we either have natural cumulus or cirrus clouds. Whenever the jets are flying, they're flying in every single direction.
We just lost you.
We lost you, Clear Lake.
We heard up to when you said, when you
I'm wearing earbuds because I'm legally deaf. I'm wearing earbuds. I think I put my hand over the microphone. But that day in the morning, there was just a couple of jet streams, and then within the matter of an hour and a half, the skies were just completely covered with stuff. The very next day, for 2 days, it was clean again. And 2 days after that, I was all spraying, is when all that rain ended up over on the East Coast. Now, they had a regular system that was bringing that in anyway, but they got way more than they needed. And maybe, it's a conspiracy theory, of course, but it just was one of those things that I see down here all the time. And there's always some kind of outcome on the East within 2 days after that. I see that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think they're just seeding. The East, it isn't cold, but the East needs snow. People want to ski, and make money.
Exactly. I can tell you, I worked with a military guy in the Air Force, and he was up in Anchorage, Alaska, and he was one of the guys that fills up these airplanes. And I know of one chemical that they're using is aluminum oxide. Aluminum oxide in high enough doses will kill the soil. And we talked about this quite intensively over this because I'm very much on top of this kind of stuff, and I wanted to make sure that he was correct. And he said, yeah, it was aluminum oxide. Now, look into aluminum oxide. Why would they be spraying that crap? And it's for cloud seeding, like you said. That's what they're doing. So, Joe McBride, here we are in New York, almost a foot today. There you go. Mr. Joe McBride got a foot of snow. Congratulations, Joe. But yeah, they're actually seeding the clouds to make it rain or not rain. They're trying to control the weather as much as they can.
Well, I read something years ago. Maybe end of the 90s, beginning of the 2000s. Most of the spraying they were doing out west was with the intent of raising the pH for the soil out there in those wonderful deserts that nothing would grow unless you stole water out of the Colorado River and diverted it to land that had been being sprayed for quite a few years so that you could get the pH closer to 5. So I don't know if it's true, but there's just... I'm getting to be an old guy, and there's a lot of stuff. I've always been kind of watching after all this stuff. So
I agree with you 100%. If you think about what's being sprayed out there, and you actually think about what they're spraying and stuff like that, they're trying, like the weather here where I live here in Portland, Oregon, is totally off the wall. Because some days it'll be nice and sunny, and you'll see them up there spraying, and all of a sudden you're having weeks of rain. So it's not unusual for us to get rain, but it's unusual for us to see sunny days. So I know they're messing with the weather.
Yeah. Well, the best I can really do to get a really, really good clip once spring and summer gets here is, depending upon which ways the wind's blowing, they do a lot of fertilizer spraying with crop dusters.
Yep.
And they'll come by and they'll spray the corn with liquid nitrogen just before, a couple of days before it's going to rain. And the route usually takes them, because the wind's predominantly south here in the summer. He starts to the west of me, and you hear him coming, and he comes just over the top of my trees, gets to the other side of the forest where the fields start, and then he starts dusting, and then he swings around, and he'll come back around, and the path of whatever the width of the stream is, he keeps moving over, and he starts over the woods, then the dam, then the pond, and I put enough pictures on YouTube now for you to get an idea what the pond looks like. So we'll get a pretty good video of them. I had pictures of them, but I wasn't shooting it a whole lot of video stuff before because it takes up a lot of space in the phone, and I do not have internet, and I don't have satellite or anything. So this is it's all on the phone.
Yep, you're doing really good on a phone because my phone wouldn't handle it. My phone is well, we'll just leave it. It's not the best. So
well, mine has 54 gigabytes, so that's pretty good.
That's really good. There you go.
But it's a 9 like Stefan has, and the problem is they stopped updating it in 2021. Maybe it was earlier than that. So the phones are, you know how it is. They load it up. They keep giving you updates on your apps, but you can't go in there and get all this stuff out while they keep doing it. I've tried that once and went, oh, that's great. This is probably what happened today. Was stuff got changed around because I was trying to get rid of garbage that I didn't need, and then it was attached to other stuff, and then I had to load it back up again. So I don't know. I guess there's a new phone in my future.
There you go.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Yeah, I like the one you showed on Walmart there. I'm not spending that much money on a phone.
$1,200. Yeah.
Well, when you showed that and you thought you wanted it, the first thing I thought is, well, I'll just walk in there with a half ounce of gold and see what they say about that, because that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What I'm showing here on this video was documented about 6 weeks ago, where the sky in the morning was perfectly clear blue. And I documented this showing all these projectiles in the sky flying back and forth and back and forth. And within 3 hours, the whole sky was hazy.
This is the one you did, right?
Yep.
Yep, and I remember, and that's exactly the way it was here. Exactly the same thing. Look, it's almost identical. So it's happening. They can all deny it, but it's happening.
No, it's obvious. It's so obvious. The problem is so many people are looking at the ground or looking at their phones. They're not looking up at the sky.
Oh, sure.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right there, JM.
Well, here's a kick in the pants. We had 9/11. They shut down all the airplanes. You all remember what happened during that week.
Yep.
Nothing. Yep. Clear blue skies and puffy cumulus clouds and that was it. I don't ever remember the skies being that clean since I was a kid in the 70s, you know? So, yeah, what are we going to do? Nothing.
It's all about their manipulation, and think about how much has changed since 9/11. So it was. No, we'll see. 10 TV says those sky trails are drying out our eyes. Notice the uptick in dry eye medications on the market. Also, animals are struggling. My dog is dry-eyed now. I never noticed about animals 10 TV, but I tell you what, I can tell you my eyes are definitely dry. You're 100% right. That's exactly right. Thank you for bringing that out. And I never paid much attention to the chemtrails until I had been brought out to me by one of my coworkers and talking about all the chemicals they're putting up there and what they're doing. And then I started paying attention and doing some actual research in it. And it's interesting to see all that. So it's very interesting. So JM, Unlucky Star, same Newfi. My pick is there now. There you go. There you go. You see JM right there. He's kind of dark complected.
He needs a shave.
Yeah, your beard's a little longer, JM. Can you shave yourself? I want you to be a little. Thank you, JM.
I just shaved the other day. There you go.
That's exactly right. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Oh.
That is great. Well,
You know what? That gives me an idea. I think we've got a 65-inch 4K TV set, and I think I'm going to use the wife's phone and my phone and set a chair up and put Lassie Farm up driving his truck on the 65, and I'm going to sit where he would be sitting. So it looks like I'm actually really driving his truck and make a video of that.
that's right.
Stefan, would that be considered plagiarism?
Oh, that'd be okay. I do it every day, so yeah, that wouldn't bother me. That wouldn't bother
You know
me.
what, guys? I hate to break us off, but we are at past the hour, and I want to try and keep it close to an hour. And I want to thank everybody, Lassie Farms, JM, Nickel, Mark B, Clear Drive, and Clear Lake Drive. Everybody coming up, thank you for coming. And I want to kind of like shut this down and come back and see me next week. We'll have another good subject to talk about. I've been working really hard on this stuff. Thank you, JM.
Sam.
I want to say
All right.
good night to everybody, and we'll end the stream and say thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that came here. Thank you. Have a great night, and thank you, sir. And we will end this. Good night.
Yeah,
Good
night.
night.
See y'all later.